Hey guys, welcome back. So today we'll be doing brake fluid replacement and brake bleeding. So first is we got four process. I got my um, brake fluids removal here tool to suck the brake fluid, and then what we're gonna do is, as you can see, we got a brand new brake disc and pads here. Usually, I recommend brake fluid replacement when I do brake replacement or due time and what I call that kilometers, right? So if it's 50,000, around 50,000 or 3 to 4 years, I usually do a preventative recommendation for brake fluid replacement. Um, so yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys what I know for process on replacing the brake fluid. We got the gravity bleed. Um, we got the other one that we just put a bottled um, water, not bottled water, or any container with a hose, and then we just pump the brakes. And there's also the vacuum bleed, and also there's a pressure replacement or bleeding, right? So um, yeah, let's go ahead to the reservoir and remove first our old brake fluid and see. So usually, Hyundai vehicles, they use .3 brake fluid. So this is our brake fluid product here. And the new ones, they use .4. So always check your owner's manual, what kind of fluid it uses, and you replace it. So first we're gonna remove all our fluid from here as much as possible. So when it's done, just fill it up until to the max level or when it's full. And then we're gonna go first to the farther end of the vehicle, which is the right rear side. So we're gonna go there and let's open our bleeder screw. Okay, so we're in the right rear. Usually the size for that for our bleeder screw is 10. So we're gonna do um, the gravity bleed process is you just open it and let the fluid come out until it's clean enough, right? So we'll do that. So just make sure you have a container. So as you can see there's fluid there already coming out. What I don't like this is it's just gonna be messy, so it's either you're gonna put a hose in there and then just bleed it. But yeah, so that's how the gravity bleed works, or the process. You just open the bleeder screw and let it flow until you see a clean fluid coming out and you're done, right? So I'm just gonna let it flow for now until it's a clean fluid, and we'll go to the left rear. So okay, so after a while of letting it just flow, as long as it's clear fluid coming out, you're good. So we're just gonna close this, not too tight, and just wipe all the brake fluid residue there. That's why I don't like this, because you just have to clean all this stuff here, right? So make sure that's tight enough. Okay, and then we're gonna go to our left rear and we're gonna do other process. Okay, so next is I'm using this container with a hose. So I like this because you can't go wrong. Because if, let's say, if there's still air bubbles or anything, and if it's gonna suck all the fluid back, it's just a fluid, right? There's no air coming in the system again. So same thing. Usually I use this every time if there's new caliper installed, right? Or I have to do brake lines and everything. So let's just remove this guy here. So that's 10. Put your hose there. Then just crack it open. So now I just leave it like that, and then I'll pump the brakes at least 15 times. At least for me, that's good enough. All the fluid on this line coming out, all the dirty stuff are coming out. So I'm just gonna go to the inside of the car and pump it 15 times. So once you're done pumping the pedal, you can just close it. That should be good enough, right? So we're just gonna close this leader screw and then put our cover. I'll just make sure that the reservoir is not empty so that there's no air in the system. Okay, so next will be we're gonna use our machine to remove the brake fluid on the right front using vacuum process. Okay, so the same thing, we just remove your rubber there, the rubber cover. Grab your 10mm wrench, open it, and just put your machine and then start sucking it. So when you're using this kind of process, just make sure that you're in the reservoir. Always check the level there, because this one takes so much vacuum, right, to take out. Even though right now the machine is off, fluid is still coming out from there. So after that, you see that there's still bubbles coming out. Make sure that after you remove that machine, just let it flow until it drops steadily, and that's good enough. So I'm just gonna close this. Okay, so we're done with the right front. We're gonna do the last one, the left rear. Okay, so the last process that I'm showing you guys, this is pressurizing the system. So we got the adapter here and tool to use our air line to put air in the system, right? So if you don't have this tool, the other process should work well, right? So just grab your tool and then you're just gonna pressurize the system. So usually I just use around 20 to 30 psi, right? Okay, so that should be good. And then let's go to our left front caliper. So the same thing, remove your rubber there to access the video screw, and then just use your wrench again, put your bottle there and the hose so it's not gonna be messy. And once I open that wrench or the screw, fluid will come out. Okay, you can see there it starts bubbling, and then I'm just gonna wait. And the only downside on this process pressurizing is on my tool, just have to keep checking the reservoir, make sure that you're just not pushing all air and empty the reservoir. So after some times now and everything is good, so you're just gonna go straight close it. And that's it. So we're done. We're just gonna double check our reservoir and top up to the maximum level. Okay, we top up our fluid there. I'm just gonna pump the brakes, make sure that it's, holding pressure, and then that's about it. So I'm just gonna clean this, all the dust and everything. And I hope you guys enjoyed that quick video on replacing the brake fluid. That's my 4 process on how I do it. It depends on the availability of the tools or whatever. So yeah, that's it. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next time. Thank you for watching.